A musical journey, building connections between communities and schools. It was the end of the day on a Friday, the first day of band lessons at one of the schools where I teach. It was my sixth year of teaching, but my first year teaching in that building. It was a tiring day, walking back and forth from the fifth grade homerooms to pick up students for band lessons. But then, at the end of the day, a flute student walked in. I gave her the school rental flute, reopened the case, and took out the head joint. She found what's called the sweet spot right away. Typically, first year flute students do find the sweet spot, but its tone is weak and short. This student blew strong air through the head joint and held its consistent tone for about 30 seconds. We put the flute together and placed her fingers in the correct position for her first note F. She played this note effortlessly and quickly learned E flat, D, C, and B flat. I knew at that moment that she was going to be an exceptional player. At each lesson, not only did she come prepared, but she also taught herself additional songs and techniques on the pages that followed. I have heard many stories from this student about their home life, from living in a hotel to an Airbnb, and a single parent household working multiple jobs to make ends meet. I was grateful for this student opening up to me, and I was empowered to give her the opportunities she deserved. I offered her free lessons for the following summer, and I even offered to help with travel arrangements. Unfortunately, I did not hear back after reaching out multiple times, but I only think about the experiences this student can still have with the right resources. No student should be turned away from music due to uncontrollable barriers. How can our society develop to help students like this flute student who might not have access to high quality music education? At the beginning of each school year, when I go through the instrument rental process for the beginning band, I receive numerous forms from families requesting school instruments. School instrument rentals are often more affordable than renting from our local music store. If families qualify for free and reduced lunch, the district waives the school instrument rental fee. The issue is that many families do not qualify and are still unable to pay the instrument rental fee due to other circumstances. Furthermore, some students don't come to school with all their supplies because their families cannot afford the cost. The flute student I mentioned was one of those students. This school year, there is news about a referendum that proposes to cut the elementary orchestra and band program. If passed, it will be applied for the next school year. Though my band and orchestra colleagues, including myself, are concerned about our positions, we worry about how it will affect our students the most. I would like to address the need to implement an El Sistema inspired program in the city and its district. Music plays a significant role in this community. If the district cuts the instrumental program, the outcome would be detrimental. The curricula of the middle and high school band and orchestra programs would undergo permanent changes, and many prospective students would lose the opportunity to explore music. However, if the district inserts El Sistema principles into its schools, it will forever change the lives of the students. Providing an after-school program that offers high-quality music education tailored to meet the needs of each student will help address behavioral challenges and foster positive relationships between the district and the community. This social change project aims to bridge the cultural gap by including more students from marginalized communities who traditionally have limited exposure to music in learning to play an instrument. El Sistema will reach more students who are not native English speakers, as well as more students from foster care. Additionally, families will have the opportunity to be included in their child's musical development. Beginning a program at a pilot site will further strengthen the relationship the program has with the school, aligning with school expectations and goals, and helping families and staff feel a sense of connection to the program. In turn, it allows the program to establish deeper roots at the school and increase student academic performance. Studies conducted with Northwestern University and UCLA Fielding School of Public Health demonstrate that musical training enhances brain function, leading to improved reading, math, and overall academic performance. This data-driven approach aligns with our commitment to providing our students with the tools they need to achieve their full potential and increase their economic mobility. Local partner World Relief Wisconsin Fox Valley will engage more families who may not be aware of the organization's services, which include healthcare, employment, housing, and other forms of support. Building a bridge with the Sistema Principles and local partner Fox Valley Symphony Orchestra's Music for Everyone will close the gap between marginalized and privileged communities, offering greater diversity. Local partner Rawhide Youth Services will provide residents with the opportunity to participate in El Sistema and play an instrument. This organization reaches youth who face mental health, emotional, and behavioral challenges, who typically have never been introduced to music. When you put a violin into the hands of a child, Maestro Abreu famously said, that child will not pick up a gun. I aspire to align the program with school expectations and goals and help families and staff feel a sense of connection to the program. This program aspires to provide transformative music education, network with the community, offer a high-quality curriculum that meets the needs of each student, and display a connection to humanity. It is not about students becoming high-level musicians. It is about becoming a better individual for society. Together, we share an essential value to provide marginalized communities and families with an equitable life and the necessary resources to live safely. Through music, the community, schools, students, and families will demonstrate the emphasis this program could have.